Well, I'd heard divorce was tough. And a father fighting for custody of his child? Ha! A losing battle. But I've kept the faith. I'm an American. What did I have to worry about? I lived in the greatest country in the world. I was brought up to pledge the flag, stand tall. Put your hand over your heart and be thankful you live in a country where every individual will be treated with respect and fairness. Besides, it was the day before Father's Day. Well, I was about to find out the hard way that America may be the greatest country in the world, but we still have our share of problems.
Come in.
Good morning, Judge. This ride's in the mail for you.
I've been waiting on that. That's my gavel from the Salem Witch Trials. It's gonna look great in my collection. I paid a fortune for this.
Yeah, well, you just make sure you don't catch an old witch's spell from it. Wouldn't want to fall under one of those. Ooga booga.
Yeah, you're right about that. Thank you.
Morning sessions are about to start.
Oh, that's right. I'll be right out.
All rise. The Honorable Judge Milton Stone is presiding. You may be seated.
What are we doing, Mr. Kring?
Good morning, Your Honor. My client, Mr. Wirth, had a child out of wedlock with said plaintiff, and they've been living together for the past year, ever since the child has been born, up until this past weekend when the relationship dissolved. Now, I haven't had a chance to confer with my client, so I'm requesting a temporary order so that all sides can be prepared to present their case.
What are you trying to accomplish, Mr. Wirth?
I love my son. I've been there for him since the day he was born. I just want what's in his best interest, sir.
I've given physical custody to the mother. You get him 2 days a week, every other weekend. You need to pay child support, 1/3 of your total income before taxes, and you have to pay health insurance. It's only temporary until next month when we reevaluate what's going on. Maybe we'll find a couple extra days during the week for visitation. Court adjourned.
All rise.
What just happened here?
The court's not set up to protect the father.
No, they seem to look out for the mother pretty good, though, huh?
Well, welcome to the real world.
Well, no offense, I could have walked there and got screwed all by myself. I ain't gonna pay you thousands of dollars to do that. Why didn't you tell the judge his mother was sleeping around with the guy at work, and that's why we broke up? That's how much she cares about her child.
They don't care.
That I was taking care of him 95% of the time and gave up my own life to be there for him while she was out fling-dang with her boyfriend of the month club.
They don't care.
Well, what the hell do they care about?
Look, the system is tough against the father. That's just the way it is, and the sooner you get used to that, the better off you'll be. Look, get your facts straight. We're going to get together next month for the permanent order. In the meantime, do what the judge has asked. I can't go to him and say you care about your child if you're missing payments.
But she can do nothing and she cares about him? Spare change? Yeah, that's cute, buddy. Get a job, huh?
Equal justice in the court system. Dads are people too. There's no justice in the family courts for dads.
Hey, brother.
Oh, hi.
I like what you stand for. I just got out of family court.
Let me guess. Things didn't go according to plan.
Oh, far from it.
Welcome to fatherhood.
What do you do to deal with it? I mean, besides this?
Well, me and a couple friends get together and we discuss the wrath of family court. We have meetings to say how can we change things.
I'd like to hear more about it. Can I buy a cup of coffee?
A cup of coffee from a guy that pays child support? That's gold. Let's go.
All right.
That's a good spot.
So how long you pay child support for?
5 years of injustice under my belt.
5 years.
Yeah, yeah.
Jeez. Hard to believe that the courts don't recognize the child's need for both parents equally. Ripping one parent out of a child's life based on the gender is in their best interest. How do they not see that's wrong?
Oh, they see it just fine. But the amount of money they make off the system gives them a great reason to turn a blind eye. Judges, lawyers, they don't get paid if there's no cases in court. Plus, the federal government matches every penny the state takes in child support cases, dollar for dollar.
Dollar for dollar for every father in the state? That's $1 billion a year business.
Correct. And there goes your justice. Well, in any event, we have our Fathers for Justice meeting once a week. Would you like to come?
Well, awareness is the key to solving any problem. I guess I'll be there.
All right, well, here's my card.
Sounds good.
You know, I wish they teach this stuff when I was in high school. There'd be a lot less teen pregnancies. Let me teach this class. Don't be silly. Wrap that willy. You're going to war, son. Put a helmet on that soldier. And here's a rubber, because if you're gonna play, you're gonna pay.
Okay. Take it easy, condom boy, all right? Can't wait to see you again.
Well. Another deadbeat dad comes through my courtroom.
Whoa. What happened to you?
I got jumped by some nut in an alley. Long story, but no, I want to hear what the other dads have to say.
Oh, good. We're just getting ready to get started. Come on and take a seat.
All right.
Hi, welcome to the Fathers for Justice meeting. First up, let's hear from David, please.
Hi, David.
I haven't seen my son in 33 years. I just don't know what I'm going to do.
Thank you, David. Next up, let's hear it for Judy, please. Judy, come on up.
Hi, Judy.
Okay, I have a file with some national statistics about the effect living in a single-parent home has on a child. And trust me, it's not good. But before we review the information, I'd like to start out by asking, how many children and how many parents go decades without speaking because of parental alienation? How many children must commit suicide? How many parents must commit suicide before we as a people come together and realize this system does not work? So I ask you, how many more?
Thank you, Judy. Next up, let's hear it for Sam, everyone. Sam, welcome.
Hi, Sam.
Hi, Sam.
Look, I ain't here for this get-together crying each other's shoulders shit. Here's what I think we should do. I think we should go down that courthouse, grab that judge, rip his fucking head off, shit down his neck, send the torso to the courthouse, then send his head to the...
Whoa. Stay positive. Stay positive.
It's just a suggestion.
Okay. Thank you, Sam. So, what did you think?
Well, I admire everybody's passion, but seems to be a whole lot of talk and not much action from a newbie's point of view, you know?
Patience, my friend. Justice is coming.
Any other meetings I should know about?
Well, it's not an official meeting, but me and a couple of guys get together at the local bar. We cry in our beer, offer each other advice. You bought me a coffee, I'll buy you a beer. What do you think?
I gotta pick up my taxes this week, but I'll be there.
All right, excellent.
Thanks. I'll bet you $1 you ain't getting any money out of me, buddy.
Hello?
Hey, it's me. I was just wondering, Thanksgiving's coming up. I was wondering how we're going to split the day with kiddo.
Well, I already got the temporary court orders from my attorney, and it doesn't say anything about you having him for the holiday.
So you're not going to let me see my own kid for the holiday?
Okay, Look, why don't you pick him up at 7 and drop him off at 9?
Who the hell celebrates Thanksgiving at 7 p.m.?
Well, that's not my problem now, is it? Court order!
Bitch!
Morning, Todd.
Morning, Kathy.
You're looking a little under the weather there, Chief.
Tell me about it. Nothing I can do than shake this flu.
You need to be a little bit more like me. Early to bed, gym in the morning, eat all the right things, don't cheat. My body is a temple. I'm never sick.
Well, I guess I need your willpower.
You know what, though? I got something. My mother was a higher-up for a major pharmaceutical company. They sent her out into the woods in the rainforest looking for new plants. And while she was out there, she met a witch doctor. They became friends. They traded secrets. As a parting gift, he gave her this bottle and told her if she was ever sick, take a drink from it. It was supposed to give her all the strength of the forest. I thought I would toss it in my energy drink one morning and just see what happened, but I'm never sick, so I think you can use this a little bit more than I can. Tell me what happens.
I'll try anything at this point. Thank you, Kathy.
Good morning. I'm here to get my taxes filed.
Come on over. Any dependents to claim?
I do have a son that's in the courts right now, but I am paying child support.
Yeah, that's not deductible.
Oh. Well, I get to claim him as a dependent, right?
Is he living with you?
The courts gave me visitation until next month when they hear our case.
Who has custody in the court?
I believe she has physical custody, but we both have joint legal custody.
Yeah, she'll get to claim him.
I pay for the entire time he's at my house and child support for the time he's at her house, and she gets to claim him? How is that fair?
Hey, I only enforce the government laws. I don't rewrite them.
Well, it seems someone should.
And you need to make sure you keep up with those child support payments, because whether you're sick or not, the government will intercept your federal return. Speaking of sick, I was feeling a little under the weather earlier, but now I feel pretty good. Huh. Well, buck up, champ. You got a kid, you need to pay for it.
Well, I don't mind paying my fair share, but seems like I'm paying for everything and she's getting off scot-free.
Better get used to it. There's nothing the government hates more than a deadbeat dad. You know what they do to him, right? Pow! That's what they do. Well, I'm gonna look over your paperwork and get you filed. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Yeah, find me some justice.
Government justice. It's all in the way you look at it. You know what they say, you can't fight City Hall. You know why?
Why?
May I change?
You again? Please help feed my eating addiction. Yeah, I'm starving too, buddy. I know what it's like.
Another deadbeat dad making his way to my office. If there's anything the government hates more, it's a father that won't make his payments.
Listen, I think our child's parents being on the same page is going to work out better than if they're at each other's throats. There's going to be times I got them and you got something going on, or you got them and I got something going on. If we work together, no one's going to lose out, you know?
I don't know what you mean.
Well, let's say Mother's Day falls on the day I got him. You're his mother, he should obviously be with you. Same goes for Father's Day, right?
I have a new boyfriend, and we'll be getting married for your information, and our child will be spending Father's Day with his stepdad if it's on my day. He has the right to, and I'll see you in court if you don't accept that. But remember, I'm his mother, and if you are not careful, the courts may exclude you from ever having any say in our child's life.
Psycho. Woman is absolutely psycho.
I'll take a blowjob.
Give me a minute.
I'll take a blowjob too.
Okay, that'll be $5.95.
Well, no Donald Trump, but I know a deal when I hear one. What's that?
That's a blowjob. That's the name of the drink.
Oh, okay, I see. All right.
Why? What did you think?
Nothing. Just forget it.
Don't like your drink? Would you like to try something else?
What would you recommend?
Would you like a red-headed slut?
A little off the subject, but yeah, who wouldn't?
No, you ass. It's the name of a drink.
Oh. You know what? This don't seem to be working out. I'm gonna go mingle. Excuse me. What are you drinking?
Sex on the beach.
Honey, you hop in my truck. I could find a beach. You know, I figured it was the name of a drink, but thought, why take the chance? Hey.
Hey, big guy. You caught in a rainstorm or what?
Nah, just a misunderstanding on drink names.
What are you drinking?
I gotta create my own drink at this point. Let's see, I'll make it 3 pots Jack Daniels.
Yeah.
1 more pot Jack Daniels. And 2 splashes of Jack Daniels. I'll name it after my ex. I'll call it the Lazy Bitch.
Bartender, get this man a beer. Well, I thought the meeting went pretty well. Lots of sad stories. Parents have not seen their kids in decades due to parental alienation. Parents sleeping in their cars? The government won't leave us a living wage. Serious change is needed.
I agree. I saw it in some people's eyes. They were at the end of their rope, man.
The statistics are overwhelming when it comes to suicide by parents due to child access issues. Not to mention teen suicide, teen pregnancy, teen drug use. It is so hard to raise a well-rounded person without both parents. Change is what we need. Change.
I agree, my friend. It seems like we need more action and less talk, you know?
Oh, I agree. I gotta use the bathroom.
You know who used to pay child support? Uncle Andrew. I bet he'd give me some good advice. I'll send him a text. Hey, I just texted my Uncle Andrew. He paid child support for years. I bet he's got some good advice. He sent me a video message.
Let's check it out.
Larry Bird and Kareem, when they were playing out, and Larry Bird ended up.
Dennis, how you doing? Happy Father's Day from the Dice Man. Let me tell you something. Fathers are very important. I know we're going into Mother's Day, but father's a friend, a teacher, shoulder to lean on, someone to guide you, to hang with, to talk to. I know about these things because I'm a dad, okay? Very important. Now, what's weird about this whole thing is I'm talking about being a father, but yet you want to hear something like, hickory dickory dock, your ex can suck my cock. Oh, the clock struck 2, I dropped my gold. It doesn't rhyme. But you changed the whole thing, Dennis. Listen, I'm not exactly sure by what you wrote me what you need. You know, like one part of it's all about being a dad, and the next one's about your ex sucking my cock. But I like it.
Are you going to be vegan now?
Why not? This is your video. This is for you to listen to, for you to watch, for you to enjoy. And as long as I can bring a little enjoyment into your life, that makes me happy. That truly makes me happy. So you enjoy Father's Day, and like they always say, everything will be all right. That's like the big thing. Whenever you call somebody and something's wrong, like with therapists, you go, oh, it'll be all right. Everything will be all right. No matter what they tell you, it'll be all right. All right, my friend? You take care of yourself. You enjoy Father's Day. You're a good man, Dennis. Good night.
That's awesome advice.
Great advice. Yeah. Man knows what he's talking about.
All right.
Spare change? Ninjas killed my family. Need money for kung fu lessons. What? I don't think so.
Hello?
Hey, it's my buddy Mike's kid's birthday this weekend. I was gonna be okay if I took kiddo to it.
Is it your weekend with him?
Well, no, but I didn't schedule the party.
So you just figured you'd interfere with my weekend with him?
Well, no offense, you got him a whole lot more of the time than I do. Why don't we forget about whose weekend it is and do what's in his best interests? He's really gonna feel left out if he's not there.
Well, you should have thought about that when you saw the judge, because it's not in the court order.
Woman's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Hello?
Hey, Dee. We're going to be picketing at the courthouse in the morning. Want to join us?
Well, I guess if awareness is the key to solving the problem, then I'll be there.
Great. You want to meet for breakfast in the morning? I'll catch up what's going on.
I wish I could tell you I had the money for breakfast, but these payments are really catching up with me.
I've lived your pain, my friend. I've got your breakfast. I'll see you in the AM, brother.
See you then, bud.
Hey, how's the battle going, Dee?
Seems to be getting worse by the day. I wish I had better news.
Coffee?
Please.
Thank you. Well, let me know what's new.
I don't know. I lie awake at night trying to figure out what these judges are thinking. I gotta work twice as many hours just to keep up with the child support payments. By the time I finally do get time to spend time with my kid, I'm so tired from working so much overtime I'm practically falling asleep while I'm spending time with him. By the time I make the child support payments, I barely get enough left to scrape by. I don't got the money to take the kid anywhere. I ain't got the money to buy him anything. You know what it's like to have your own kid look at you like you're a bum?
Yes, I do.
I don't know, I've had to borrow money off of my parents, off of work. They're both looking at me like I'm a bum. My ex sees that it's hurting our kid. She won't give up the money or the control. Do that, she might have to get a job and work for a living. Can't have that. Things keep going the way they're going. My son's father's gonna be sleeping under a bridge, and apparently, that's in his best interest.
Welcome to being a dad.
Hey guys, I couldn't help but overhear your conversation, and I just wanted to add my 2 cents. I was a single mom. My daughter's dad took off on us and never sent a dime. I busted my butt working every hour I could in this diner, hoping to God for the next big tip so that I could put food on the table after paying rent. Sure, I got some government assistance, but it wasn't enough to replace their so-called father. School lunches, after-school activities, daycare. I put my own life on hold so that I could be there for my kids 24/7, while he was off doing who knows what. Sure, I realize the courts are grossly unfair to fathers, but mothers don't have it much better either. Trust me, there's 2 sides to every story.
Well, I don't get it. If mom loses, dad loses, and the kids sure as heck lose from not having both parents around, who the hell wins the whole situation? The government.
Hello.
Hey, it's me. we go to court in a few weeks, and this can go one of two ways. We can either try to stick it to each other, and no one wins. Forget you, forget me. I've done the research on the internet, okay? Parental alienation, split households, child access, it has devastating effects on a child. Do you think maybe we can come up with an agreement that's beneficial for both of us and just keep the courts out of it?
Well, look, you can't split a kid in half, okay? He's got a new stepfather, he's got a new family, and I don't know, I think it's probably a good idea that he stays in the same bed every night. Don't you?
Okay, how about he spends every night in the bed at my house? Is that fair?
Look, I'm his mother, and I'm pretty sure the courts are gonna see things my way. And if you don't like it, well then you can just look at your court order!
My lawyer said that the judge ordered us to go to counseling in the morning. Are you gonna go?
I'll be there!
Well, the judge ordered us to go to counseling in the morning. I wonder how that'll work out.
Maybe it's for the best.
I don't know. A person who hears another person's most intimate thoughts and then gives them advice that could change their entire life? I don't know if I can handle that kind of pressure. I mean, what kind of a person takes a job like that?
Let me tell you, too, about these family law fuckers.
You know, I was against going to counseling at first, but I really connected with this guy.
Oh, you pig. Of course you did. You're never gonna see your kid.
What'd I do? What'd I do? What'd I do? What'd I do? God, I'm just a no one in your great creation, and I know it's not my place to question your will, but how? How can you let this gross injustice go on to your most precious creation, our children? How have you not heard the cry of billions of children and parents worldwide begging you for justice? How, God? I need answers. If ever I needed you, it's now. No answer, huh? Well, how about I just ask you face to face?
Excuse me. Gotta get this coffee cup here. Litterers. Never could quite understand them. Beautiful view. One of God's great creations. I could never understand why anybody would want to dirty it up.
Yeah, well, sometimes the world's just a dirty place to live in, you know?
True. God made the world a beautiful place, but then gave man free will, and they messed it up, didn't they? You see, people were meant to be loved and things to be used. Trouble is, we've been loving things and using people.
Yeah, well, maybe it's not a world worth living anymore, you know?
I got news for you. God don't make mistakes. Every day's a test. If life were easy, there'd be no need to earn your way into heaven. No. The question is, do you rise to the challenge, or do you crumble under the pressure? God needs soldiers, not people who are going to complain that the world is wrong, but people who are going to take his word and use it to make the world better themselves.
Wow. Powerful words. I gotta tell you, I was having a bad day today. I'm glad I bumped into you. You really gave me something to think about.
Just doing my small part to clean up the world.
Yeah. Good luck with that. I gotta get home and think, and thanks again.
Well, I certainly hope so, Dennis, because you have a lot of work to do.
So, how are things going for you?
I've been doing a lot of soul searching. I've been looking around for somebody else to solve the family law problem, and I should have been looking in the mirror.
What do you mean?
It means I'm ready to lead the way, not follow. I just haven't figured out how yet.
Well, I'll brainstorm with you. Here's hoping we can figure something out.
Who's up for a game of darts? I got $100 right here that says I can take anybody in this room tonight. Give me the best you've got. Boom! Ah! Got him! Is that all this bar's got? No one else is man enough to challenge my greatness? Hey, how about you, Pops? You down for a game of darts?
I got a lot to think about right now, kid, but thanks anyway.
Nah, it's okay. I get it. Old man like yourself sitting here every night watching his life passing by, wishing he was young like me, a young stallion and a winner. Seems like you lost your cojones, Papa.
Lost my what?
You know, cojones!
How much you want tonight, kid?
My greatness is taking home $500, Pops.
Sherry, how much is my bar tab this month?
You're around 480 something.
Tell you what, kid. I'll play you one game. You win, I'll match you 500. If I win, you pay off my bar tab.
You're on. But I don't want no old man tears when we're done.
Yeah, I'll try to control myself.
Man, Pops, you really are crazy. After all the money I made in here, taking it from all these chumps, and you're gonna challenge my greatness?
Well, most of these people have day jobs. They just come in for a quick drink after work and then go home. Me, on the other hand, I pay child support. I'm in it every night, all night. And you know what I'm doing?
What?
I cry in my beer. Play darts.
Man, that was all the money I had to my name. I don't even know how I'm gonna eat my next meal, man.
Promise me you're never gonna hustle another game of darts?
Promise.
You can finish the rest of my beer, kiddo.
You thought about a way to solve the problem yet?
Not yet, but it's gonna take something different, something radical.
How about a protest?
Been done.
Book TV?
Been done, been done.
Look at this! Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman. How long are we gonna have to follow these same characters? You know what this world needs? A new superhero.
That's it.
What?
I gotta get home. I'll call you later.
What?
Thanks.
Thanks for what? You're welcome, I guess.
Okay, that's the idea. Yeah, I love it too. Okay, I'll tell you what. You get your costume, I'll get mine, and we'll meet tomorrow night at my place. Sound good? All right, see you then.
So, what are you looking for?
I'm looking for a knee-high leather boot. Something American, like in red, white, or blue.
Well, let me show you some things in our catalog.
Ooh, those look perfect.
Good choice. Imported French leather, double stitched, quality. You can't go wrong there.
Sounds perfect. What's something like that go for?
Well, let me see. After tax and shipping, you're looking at around $500.
$500 for boots? I can get a girl half naked 5 feet in front of me dancing on a table in leather boots for $500. What are they, crazy?
Well, if you want quality, you have to pay for it.
I'm sorry. I pay child support, I think. I'm betting off a little bit more than I can chew. I'm sorry again. I didn't mean to waste your time. I'm sorry again. Sorry. Damn!
Spare change?
Ah, you really get around, buddy. Need more money. Spent mine on cardboard and markers. Yeah, you should have spent it on food.
Looking to get into a new car?
I don't just need a car. I need a mobile.
Came to the right place. What's your budget like?
Well, it used to be better, but I just get hit with child support, so...
So what are we talking, a couple $100 a month?
You just hear me? I pay child support. If I had an extra couple $100 a month, I'd be at Chuck E. Cheese with my kid or some shit. I'm talking to you, man.
Sounds like maybe you need a bicycle, a pair of roller skates, good pair of shoes.
Let me ask you something. You a father?
Yes, I am.
Are you a father?
Yes, I am.
How are your kids going to look at you don't help out another dad? Man to man, I'm asking. You going to man up and help me out or what?
All right, listen. There's a car in the pile up back. It won't pass inspection, and you did not get it from me. You pay me what you can, when you can.
All right, now that's dad sticking together. That's what I like to do. All right, now I love you, man. Thank you.
Good luck to you.
Thanks. Nice. Nice. I love it. Behold, the child support mobile. Nice, nice, nice.
Hey, it's Kevin. Open up.
Are you ready for the world's newest superhero?
I can't wait.
Come on in.
What the heck?
You like it?
Like it? I spent good money on my costume, and this is the baloney that you're wearing?
Hey, I went to a store at $5. They wanted $500. What the hell do you want from me?
A little more than this.
Hey, I pay child support. I can't make miracles happen. It's the idea that counts, right?
Hey. Calm down, brother. I've lived your pain. Okay, let's keep this positive. What's next?
All right, meet me down at the mall at midnight.
Midnight?
Midnight sharp. Don't be late.
Okay, I'll see you then. Midnight. 12 a.m., 12 a.m., 12 a.m., 12 a.m.
You ready?
Ready!
Let's do it.
Here comes a child support superhero. His bank account balance is at zero. Handing out condoms he can't afford.
Condom boy.
To help us avoid a money void. It's the child support superhero.
You'll thank me later!
Handing out skins to the masses. It's the child support superhero. At least he's wearing those safety glasses.
What the fuck?
Hey, look at this! Front page! A disturbance at the local mall. Police were notified of two male figures in costume throwing condoms into the cars of teenagers. Citizens are advised to remain aware and notify police of any unusual activity in the area.
Hey, you see this? It's nuts throwing condoms into teenagers' cars at the mall. Oh, shit. This is our beat. Maybe we should take a look at it?
I got a girl pregnant right out of high school. I've been paying child support for 20 years. Let the prick get away with it.
Look, I didn't see nothing.
Wow, today the local paper, tomorrow the Chicago Tribune. This just might work.
Justice is coming, my friend.
Tomorrow's your big day in court. Permanent order. Are you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be. I'm done taking shit from the system.
All right.
All rise. The Honorable Judge Milton Stone is presiding. You may be seated.
What's on the docket this morning?
Good morning, Your Honor. My client is here for his permanent order. Now, his ex is feeling under the weather, so we've waived our right for her to have to be here for the proceedings.
I spoke with her already. I know where she stands.
Your Honor, my client has done everything that you've asked him to do for the last month. He is looking for equal custody, and he begs the court for an offer that is fair to everyone involved.
Fair. Do you have anything you'd like to add before I render my verdict?
Yes, Your Honor. I have a note here from my doctor. It seems I've sustained a back injury at work. I'll be out rehabbing anywhere from several months to over a year.
You'll be out of work for over a year? Who's going to pay for your child?
Well, he has two capable parents. Maybe the court's going to look at the other one for a change. But I'm sure the state will send me workman's comp. I'm sure a good old family law can tap into that. Hey, they've taken enough of my money. Maybe they won't mind giving a little back, you know?
Oh, this certainly changes things. I can enforce the laws that's written, but I can't rewrite it. You don't fool me for 1 second. I have to enforce the laws as they're written, but I don't approve of deadbeats like you coming through my courtroom.
Here, why don't you use this on the next dad that comes through your court? The system's set up to stick with the good old dad, but not today. I wonder. Yes! Yes!
Now we're gonna put the word dad in deadbeat dad!
Dennis!
Now for you, deadbeat! What's that?
I can't hear you!
Here comes a child support superhero.
Off the telephone pole, off the mailbox, off the wall, upside your bitch-ass head.
What did you just say?
Superhero.
Off the telephone pole, off the mailbox, off the wall, upside your bitch-ass head. Are you okay?
Yeah. I thought you might need some help today. One dad to another.
Thank goodness.
It seems like watching your back has become a full-time job.
I gotta go pick up my taxes. You wanna come walk it off on me?
Absolutely.
I'm here to pick up my taxes.
All right, here you go. Looked over everything, and you said you had 12 dependents? You've had 12 people living with you?
Well, no, but you're allowed to claim whatever you want, right?
You could, but you wouldn't get back that much in your federal return.
Oh, so if I don't get nothing back at the end of the year, how much does that leave family law to intercept?
Well, nothing. But you probably shouldn't go after family law. They will repossess your car and who knows what else.
No problem. I lease my vehicle, so technically they're not mine. I'm just paying to use them for a period of time. Condom boy. Here, use that, because the world don't need a piece of shit like you reproducing.
All right, deadbeats. Government justice is coming for you.
I need a distraction.
Give me a minute.
Now I'm going to make an example of you to every dad who tries to outrun the government.
For every dad!
Here comes a child support superhero.
You missed me, bitch.
Put 'em on now. It's child support superhero. It's the child support superhero. It's the child support superhero.
Wow. 8th time on the front page. We're really making a name for ourselves.
Hopefully it inspires other dads to do the same. They're all superheroes.
I'm gonna go play the jukebox.
Hello.
Listen, I don't think things in court went the way either one of us had planned, okay? Why don't we get together at the park tomorrow and we'll discuss what's in our child's best interest. This phone thing isn't working. I'm not even waiting for an answer. If you love your kid, you'll be there.
Oh, you better believe I'll be there.
Spare change? Wow, what is up with you? I gotta deal with you bugging me for change every other day all around town. Why don't you get a job? Like, what is your story?
I had a job. I had a good job. I had a wife. I had a nice house. Then she left me.
took me to court. I didn't get a fair shake in court. They took almost all of my money. I ended up losing my car to repossession. Lost my car, lost my job. So guess what? This is what I do now, and I'll keep doing this until finally I owe enough child support. Maybe they'll put me in jail and I'll get a free meal.
Wow, I'm sorry, man. I had no idea.
You know what? Don't judge somebody until you walk a mile in their shoes.
I've walked more than a mile, trust me. Look, I really am sorry, man. I'll tell you what. I'm on my way to eat. Can I buy you a hot meal?
Free meal? Hell yeah.
Hey, there's my big guy. How you doing, buddy? All right, look. This isn't about you. It isn't about me. It's about him. Okay? Remember when we were together?
Yep.
We said if we ever broke up, we wouldn't try to stick it to each other. We'd put our child first. Remember?
Yes, but things change. All I want is what's in his best interest. Okay, let me ask you this. Do you even love your child? Do you want to see your child? Do you want to be in your child's life?
Well, of course I do.
Then show me the money!
Well, that's my story. But in the end, any mother, even a bad one, even a terrible one, even a crazy psycho bitch, is still a parent, and children need both of their parents equally. If I made the throw, I'd be no better than her. So, what do I do from here? Make my payments? Let her convince our child his dad was a bum for not giving in to her demands, and probably end up losing him. But I had to do what I knew she never would. Put my child before myself. Think of him first and me second. Because if you do what's right in life rather than what's easy, that leaves hope. And as long as there's hope, then someday people may put our children before profit again. And the guy behind me will never have to live the hell I did.
Think we'll make any difference today?
I wonder what poor kid's life the courts will try to destroy today. Someone has to be there for him. Might as well be us.
This courthouse stole my daughter. Who are you, just another dad that's not going to take responsibility? She's my blood. Mothers have rights. Fix your dirty system.
Who the hell is that?
I don't know, but I think I'm in love.
Here comes a child support superhero.
Hi, Dennis Wirth. This is Louis Anderson. And your friend Mike would like to wish you a happy Father's Day. Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Dad, all superheroes. And you belong in the Hall of Justice.
You know, Dennis, a good dad is not child support. It's being there for your kids. Being an equal part of their lives. Yes. In my opinion, all dads are superheroes. Yeah, that's the ticket.
Anyone thinks the government makes a good dad must be stoned. Child support didn't raise your kid. You did! That's a super dad, man.
After 20 years of child support, you don't have to pay that bitch one more penny. Now you can just concentrate on being the good dad that you always were.
Happy Father's Day. Take your son out for some ice cream, and he says that now that you are fully done with the child support, you can afford the large one instead of the small one. But still get him the small one. I mean, fuck it. That money's got to go in your pocket, not your dopey kids.
So, just wanted to wish you a happy Father's Day, and you enjoy it, and you deserve it. Get up and do a little fucking dance on the barbecue. Put on a nice pair of Capizios and get up on that barbecue before you throw the steaks on there and do a cute little wacky kind of fucking dance.
A father and son have a bond that can never be broken. Not even by a villain.
The government wasn't a badass dad as you were. Okay, man? Okay? All right, man. I didn't know what that says, man. This you always been there for your son. The government wasn't a bad dad. You were some bad. That's some strangeness, Dennis. I don't know what Mike is trying to say.
Dennis, it's Jim, and I want to wish you a happy Father's Day. I know you're down because your son hasn't spoken to you in years, but that's not his fault. And someday he'll be old enough to see the truth and remember his superhero dad.
We got a happy day, happy Father's Day wish here, and almost a direct message from Karen. Spelled funnily. That's probably your fault, isn't it? Bob, she said, if you ever been drunk all weekend, then thrown out of a bar, you probably pay child support. But when you're allowed to be a dad, you're a damn good one, you superhero. That's what she said.
Mike says that moms get so much credit, and he really feels like you deserve credit for being a dad. And he says that if we're gonna have a superhero, it should be a dad. I think that means you, Dennis.
Says Happy Father's Day, Dad, the new superhero. Superman's got an S, Dad has a $ sign. Superman's got a cape, Dad's got a beach towel. Superman's got red leather boots, Dad has flip-flops. Or in my case, slip-on Vans.
Know that you that kind of father that do a lot of bragging about their son, always, my boy the best war, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it ain't nobody out there. Look at these other little kids, they dumb. You know what I'm saying? You spend a lot of time at the barbershop with them, or sometimes you did. You know what I'm saying? But most of the times you did. And you know what I'm saying? You learn how to fish, you fix cars, just an all-America superhero dad.
Well, old Karen wanted me to get on here and roast you about jumping on the grill and cooking, and what's a Father's Day without Dad back there? Put a mom there, here's your sign. I don't know what all that means, to be honest with you. What I would like to say is that I need you to stop doing a couple things here, Dennis. I need you to stop being a superhero, kind of lower your cooking standards, and I don't need more competition with you being a comedian.
And, kids need both parents when they can, when that happens, and a family without a dad just would not be a full house. That's written. I would never have said that, but I'm doing it for you because it's for Dennis. And I understand that you are Spider-Man-like amazing, and you're a dad that's better than the Hulk. Was he a dad? The Incredible Hulk? Did he have a kid? I don't think so. He would have squashed him.
After 20 years of child support payments, you've earned a day off. So relax and cheers for the comedy world. Because you can't put a price on being a good dad. That's for damn sure. Because good fatherhood is priceless. And children are priceless. And your children are priceless. And no one can stop you from being a great father.
It's a child's